Hey friends, how is everybody tonight? How are we doing? Say hello. Welcome to this Thursday evening. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling so much better. So what I want you to do is if you are watching the replay, which means the way you know you're on the replay is because this red live button is not up there. All right, that's how you know you're on the replay. So if you are on the replay, go ahead and drop a hashtag replay for me. I'm going to give this a couple of minutes so people can pop on if they want to. And I'm just sending this a couple of places because I think it's important to share this little piece of my life right now. I think this is important, to share this little piece of my life right now. So, boop. I think that's it. I think that's everywhere we need to put it. Hi. Okay. Happy Thursday. How is everybody tonight? My name is Jasmine McCarthy. I am a leader in my company, and I am here doing my third installment of my 5 days of gratitude. Just talking openly and honestly about what type different things that I've found are very important for me that this past 2 years has changed for me in a good way. The reason that I am so grateful for said business and the past 2 years and all of the things that it's done for me, and different things like that. So tonight, on this Thursday, I think that it's important that I talk to you all about how this business has changed me personally, not my views of other people, not things that I've done, not my, time freedom, not my pocketbook, not my bank account number, not the amount of friends that I have, not the connections that I've made with people. Those are for other days and or the past 2 days. If you've been following along, you will have seen the answers to most questions already. I'm gonna just throw my hat back on. Just wanted to fix that for you guys so it didn't look like a crazy person. But so those kinds of things have already been kind of talked about a little bit. But what I want to hit on today is what I titled this. Who is this new girl and what did you do with Jasmine? Because that's definitely something that, hi Holly, that's definitely something that people have said to me, like who's this new girl, like what, and this is a 2-year and continuing process, so you never really know what may or may not happen. I feel like I'm a little shiny. I think it's just all the highlighter I put on my face today. I'm getting very distracted by my shininess, my highlight. Look at that. Look at that. Carl, sorry, I get really distracted by the highlight that's popping back at me in my camera. So who is this new girl and what did you do with Jasmine? Right? So who did I used to be? Who was I once? I've always been the same person, yes, but also you have to keep in mind, like, we as human beings are consistently evolving. You better have this hat. We are consistently evolving. All right, we're always going to be changing ourselves a little bit better, for the better, possibly for the worse, changing things about us. And I'm not talking about like the surface things, like changing the fact that you wear makeup or changing the fact that you stop wearing makeup or changing your hair color or changing your hair length, or maybe you lose weight or maybe you gain weight or maybe you get real bulky and like real muscly, or maybe you lose some of your muscle, maybe your teeth fixed or, things like that. That's not really what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like outward appearance changes. I'm talking about like in here and in here, okay? I have, and like I said, this is always an ongoing process, but what I have found for myself is that the joining of this business and all the things that come along with it, sorry guys, I'm like pulling my high-waisted pants back up. I feel like they're falling down. I feel like all of the things that have come along with this business that I have started for myself have resulted in me doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of thinking about who I am and who I want to be. the kind of person that I am, the kind of person that I want to be, and has gotten me delving into a lot of personal development. What's personal development? People are going to call it self-help. It's not self-help, okay? I'm not like seeking out counseling to help myself like get out of a depression or anything like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like self-help. I'm talking about personal development. Changing your mindset, improving your mindset, and improving just the way you feel about yourself, and also the way you treat other people and the way you go about different aspects of your life. And I say you, but what I'm really talking about is me. Things that I have done. You know, I've read a lot of books. I've started reading audiobooks. I've done a lot of podcast listening. I've done a lot of one-on-one talking to people. I've done a lot of like group just chat, like talking to people, things like that. And all of those things that I have done, all the different books that I've changed completely all the books that I choose to read. I don't really read for pleasure per se anymore, occasionally, but for the most part, if I am reading a book, I'm reading a book to better myself, which is in turn going to better my business, which is in turn going to better the way that I am able to help other people. Okay? And the way that I help other people is I help coach other people to do what I do. I help to lead other people that already do what I do to do it better. I help friends who need help, who want to talk. It just helps me better listen and better help them. It helps me be a better wife. It helps me be more understanding and more patient with my husband, who, if you know him, I love him. I love him to death. He's the best thing ever. But he's got his moments. But it's helped me to become better equipped as a person to, monitor and wade the waters of our relationship. With my mother, who is on here, I was not always a gem of a child and a teenager and a young adult. I'm sure of it. But these things have helped me to kind of try and become a better adult child. With my mother, with my in-laws, with, my friends that I have, with my new friends, with my old acquaintances that I've reconnected with, everything, things like that. It's not just about, reaching out to people. It's about seeing someone that has a problem or that, might have something that I can help fix, even if it's purely just by saying, hey, you look really nice today. Or, hey, you know what? I really like what you're doing with your hair right now. Or, hey, your smile in that picture is just beautiful. Or saying to somebody in line at Starbucks, oh my gosh, I really like your earrings. Or, oh my gosh, where did you get that t-shirt? It's so cute. Simple things like that, I'm not lying to you, are direct results of me just being a genuinely happier, better person trying to better the lives of others. And when you're trying to just better the lives of others, you become happier. You become more aware of your own happiness and the happiness or lack thereof of those around you. And you can start to pick up on I feel like I was always that person that was blinders on, never really would notice what was going on around me. Some people might say that I was self-absorbed. Some people might say that I was a little bit of a diva. Some people. I don't know who might say that. I don't know. But there are definitely people out there that might say that. But those aren't necessarily bad things as long as you can recognize them about yourself. However, somebody was living in denial for a very long time. And when you become aware of those kinds of things, it opens you up to a whole world of different possibilities. Now, what does that do as far as a business perspective goes? As far as a business goes, it makes you a lot more approachable when you are a nice human that gives people compliments and talks to them daily and uplifts them and makes them feel good about themselves. And it's not bullshit. That's the other thing, because 99% of the human race has a bullshit meter, up to here. They can sense bullshit. I know I can. If you're coming at me with bullshit, I'm nah, I'm good, thanks. Don't blow smoke up my butt. I'm not interested in that. But like, people have a bullshit-o-meter. So you have to be genuine. It has to be coming from here. It has to be coming from a genuine place. And the only way that you make it come from a genuine place, which is here, is if you can fix this and make this a positive thinking thing, positive thinking organ, which it is. It's an organ. It can be trained. You can train your mind. You can train your mind to think positively instead of thinking negatively. You can train your mind to start to look for the correct answer versus looking for all of the wrong answers to then find the right answer. You know, when you're taking a test, if you're taking a standardized test, which I hope no one ever is again, but if you're taking like a test and you get like A, B, C, D, you have a question and you get A, B, C, D, E answers and you have to pick one, you can train your mind for something like that. You can train your mind to look for the right answer. Our minds are inherently wired the way that we're taught in school to look for all the wrong answers, to like eliminate the wrong answers, and then you're left with the right answer, rather than just looking for the right answer. And don't ever look for the wrong answer. If you don't look for the wrong answer, you won't see the wrong answer. If you don't look for the negative things, you won't see the negative things. You'll start to only see the positive things. You'll start to only see in brighter colors. You'll start to see the happiness and the light of the world. You won't see all of the dark, bad things. Are the bad things still there? Absolutely. Absolutely. They're not going to go away. We all live on the same planet. We all have the same people running the world. We all have the same people floating in and out of our lives and our televisions and our Twitter feeds and all those things, right? We all have the same stuff. However, what we absolutely have control over is how we react to those things and how we look at them and how we absorb the information that's coming at us. You know, you continue to absorb all the negative. You're going to feel negative and then you're going to put back out negative, right? If you start looking for and recognizing and train your mind to absorb all of the positive, light, happiness, love. And I'm not saying this is an overnight thing. This is not an overnight, really easily achieved thing. But if you start doing that, all of a sudden, that's what you're going to start attracting. That's what you're going to start noticing. That's what you're going to start seeing in your world surrounding you. That's what's going to all be in here. And then that's what's going to start coming back out. Okay? It's the law of attraction. You start looking and you start looking for the positive. You will start only seeing the positive. You will feel the positive, and then you will therefore radiate the positive. It's as easy as that. It's as easy as that. So, what I want to close with is, because I'm not trying to make these like super duper long, what I'm trying to close with is that I am so stinking grateful for my business venture, because it has driven me to personally develop myself and continue to personally develop myself so fully and so much that my mindset has changed. My heart has changed to be someone who sees and radiates and absorbs and pushes back out into the world as much positivity and love and light as I possibly can, because it makes me so happy to see other people feeling good about themselves and feeling happy and feeling positive. And if I had anything to do with that, whether directly or indirectly, that makes me feel good, right? That makes me feel good. So I want you to all just wash your hands of all the negativity bus. Get off the negativity bus, right? So that's what I am so grateful for today, because I am the same person, but like an amplified 16-step better version of myself that I was even just 2 years ago, even just 1 year ago. It just keeps getting better and better and better and better. You dig yourself into a hole, you can climb yourself back out, okay? So if you or if anybody you know needed to hear this tonight, I'm encouraging you to go to the bottom and click the share button. And all that does is it shares this video with people that you know that you're friends with that I might not be friends with, so then this video reaches them and this message reaches them. That's all that that share button does. It doesn't like sign you up for anything. It doesn't hold you accountable to, you know, share my next 10 videos, even though if you wanted to do that, that'd be great. I appreciate it. But all it does is it shares it with the people that you know that I may not know, and it spreads my message further into the internet universe, and it ultimately helps me grow my network. And at the end of the day, that's really what I want to do. I want to reach more people. I want to grow my network so my reach is further and I can reach more people and bring happiness to more people every single day. And that is the goal. So, like I said, if you find any sort of value, or you think that other people might find value in this, I want you to go ahead and go to the bottom, click the share button for me. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, or if you're feeling some kind of way, positive or negative or mixed reviews about what I said, and I would love to chat with you. And until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday evening. Good night.